Hello, my people. How are you doing? I'm glad to be in the house today. As always, welcome to another edition of No Holds Barred with IT. How are you doing? Yes, my name is Itunu. Thank you very much, all my subscribers, and those who are yet to subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless you. Those who have written their comments, I love all your comments. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to this channel, like, share. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Okay. Thank you so much, sweethearts. God bless you richly. So, I dropped a I dropped a comment on Maureen Badejo's live show yesterday. I said things are getting more interesting. You see, I will give you, for those of you who don't know the genesis of your Apostle Johnson Suleiman and Stephanieotobo. All right, I will just give you a rundown of what transpired and what led to their fight, because they were going out back then. And so Stephanieotobo resides in Canada. So someone introduced her on the phone. Somebody gave her Suleiman's phone number. She wanted to find out, like we women we do. Anybody can do that. She had two guys in her life then, so she wanted guidance. She said she was 20 at that time. She wanted guidance. She wanted to know who the Lord would choose for her. And so that made her to meet Johnson Suleiman. As she said, a friend of hers who had gotten married gave her Suleiman's number, because she asked her friend, how did you know that this guy you marry was the will of God? So that lady now said, my pastor, that one was in Suleiman's choir. So, long story cut short, our friend gave Stephanieotobo Johnson Suleiman's number, that she should just text him, that he would give her the answer. She was desperate to know. So she texted Suleiman, who back then came to Canada for program, and then Suleiman called her and he began to talk to her, that God said he, Suleiman, was her husband. That was how they got to meet. This lady has been consistent with her stories. Now, I will still bring you more of her story, courtesy Maureen Badejo, because even as I'm recording this video, Stephanie is live with her. Okay, after this video, I'll go back and join them again. So, to the glory of God, with Maureen Badejo, we've been able to, to see a lot of things, to gather a lot of information. All right. So now, some years back, Stephanieotobo made a recording. I want to show you that video today, where she said, she played some. Okay, I've not finished what led to their fight, right? Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Somebody said it in the house, so I just heard now. So, Suleiman told Stephanie then that he want to marry her, right? Because his wife, according to Suleiman, that's Lizzie Suleiman, was not satisfying him sexually. So he wanted that she's more involved with the church activity, with children, this and that. So Suleiman, wants to marry another woman, and then that woman will be Stephanieotobo. All right, so Stephanie thought she has found a husband in a man of God. So she got pregnant. All right. Don't forget, I told you she resides in Canada, even up till now as we speak. she's still in Canada. So now Suleiman now lured her to Nigeria to come. After all, if you want to marry me, I'm in Nigeria. Come, let's settle down here. So she came with the thought that she was going to settle down with her husband. And then they met in Lagos. Suleiman put something in her drink. She didn't know. She drank it. That's your man of God. And then she lost the baby and began to bleed. She said she bled for almost a year. That's murder. That's attempted murder. What if that lady had died in the process? But for God who knows that this truth will come out eventually, did not allow Stephanie to die that time. So that was what got the girl angry. So she now began to press for charges that was an attempt on her life. He made her lose a baby, and he wanted him to pay, and all that. So it was still on that. Stephanie came to Nigeria again, and Suleiman trailed her and got her arrested. That she was blackmailing him, that he didn't know her, that she was a stripper in Canada. Because Stephanie was pressing charges for the damages, the baby she lost, the threat on her life, that was what Suleiman turned to her blackmailing him. All right, my question is, why didn't Stephanieotobo go to another pastor? There are a lot of, I kept saying it. You are not the only pastor in Nigeria. Why didn't she go to another pastor and say, hey, come and give me money for anything? Anyway, we know that Suleiman is a pathological liar, so I'm not even going into that area. But I want you to see a video that Stephanieotobo did some years back, where she kind of placed curses on Suleiman and said his secret will be out. It was a prophecy. She never knew it would come to pass. I said it yesterday. The quantum of truth, the quantum of information we have now, nobody ever thought about it. Nobody ever thought about it. And because God used Maureen Badejo, God ministered to her not to take bribe for Suleiman. If not, because some other YouTubers took money, they took bribe. They kept quiet. But thank God for that lady. With her now, we are using the materials, a lot of us, all of us, that are talking about Suleiman now, is the materials we got from Maureen Badejo. God bless you, my sister. The Lord will continue to empower you. So just watch this video, and then we'll come back and I'll bid you good night for today. All right, so this is Stephanie here. That's Stephanieotobo, the one you know. I'll now play the video so that you can hear what she has to say to Suleiman.
Hi everybody. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to those of you that are supporting me. You have been a great help to me. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And for those of you that are not supporting me, I hope one day you will see the truth and you will come around. Because if this was happening to your friends or your family, someone close to you, you would listen to details to want to know the truth before you crucify them. And to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, wow, bravo, you have been so desperate. Bravo. This is not just my fight. This is a fight for others that has been abused, that I could not come out and say the truth or stand for the truth. Because if I was a prominent person's daughter, would you be doing this? Would you go to my mother? Would you call Canada for information? Would you go to my father? Like, would you do these things? Like, if my parents had powers to fight you, like what you're doing right now, would you still be standing and be doing this? Or would you would just end this in the closed door? Because you are really getting too desperate. And I see your pictures with your wife. That is what I hope for all marriages, not just yours. And I know your wife will be thanking God for making this happen. You know, are you trying to hide something here? Are you trying to hide the fact that you're not who you've been showing people that you are? Are you trying to hide something that they might see something and you just want to hide it with playing with your wife and making people think that you're so much in love with them? Where were you last year? Where were you 2 years ago with your wife? Anyways, I know my God is more stronger than you. My God has more connections than you. No matter what, I am still standing. I don't care what you do. I don't know what you have with my mother. I'm not involved with whatever agreements you had with her. I wasn't there, or my family that made them bought whatever you're saying to them. You know, on that Sunday you took cars, private cars, to pick up my mother from Delta State to Awuchi, which is like 5 to 6 hours away. You're so desperate to get something that you're not. Like, you want to be God that you are not. God is in heaven, and He can never allow anybody take His place. That is why I'm still standing for the truth. Because I have no power. Physically, I have no power to fight. It's just God that is fighting for me. And the God that is fighting for me will fight you to the last. And the truth will come out. No matter what you do with my family or calling people in Canada, the truth, I am still standing. I will not bow. You are just a man, an ordinary man that has seen your nakedness. You're like an agbero, like a vulture. You're so skinny like a rat. You know, I am not scared of you. If you like, make anybody bow to you, but I am standing for the truth. I have seen your nakedness on and on. I am not shaken. The truth will come out. And I am placing a curse on you for doing that to my mother. You went too far to take my mother from her home to Awuchi, to your church. A normal person will come to court. And a normal person will do things normally. You call yourself an apostle. Look at what you're making human beings do. Kneel down before you, humiliating her because she has no power, she is poor. If I was a prominent person's daughter, would you be doing this? Would you be calling my mother and calling my father and looking for information? Or you would be coming to court? Why don't we see each other in court? I place a curse on you that the shame and destruction will come upon you. For this you have done, the shame and destruction will come upon you. Anything you do as from today, shame and destruction will come upon you in Jesus' name. For you to hide the truth. I am fighting for every Christians out there that have been abused, especially by you. Before you are taking these drastic steps, you must have done this and gotten away with it so much. And you've been so comfortable in your stupid chair that you think you're superior than every person in Nigeria, but not to me. I have seen your nakedness. I cannot be scared of you. You've used your tongue over my body. I cannot be scared of you. You've given the church money to me. I cannot be scared of you or whatever you say in your church. Instead, I will curse you. That God of truth will send His fire to destroy you, to say the truth. Anyways, I want to thank you all for listening. God bless you.
You had that. She said, shame and destruction. I don't know what shame can be more than this, for different women to be coming out that the same man of God slept with them at one point or the other. Like I told you, people, I'm going to bring you more. He has the interview Maureen did with this lady yesterday with Stephanieotobo. Suleiman has attacked it on YouTube, but we are still spreading it. That's why when we release videos on him, watch it quickly, share it to as many people as possible, because he uses $10,000 to block one video. That's where your tithes and offerings are going, you people that are attending his church. I'll come your way again tomorrow, because there are a whole bunch of information out there, and I'll be bringing it to you, my own audience. Until I come your way again tomorrow, because I will do another video tomorrow on Suleiman. I've told him, take one video down, I will do 10 instead. All right, people. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I love you. Stay safe. Bye.